Have you ever stopped to consider the importance of financial literacy and how understanding money and investing can impact your life? From the get-go, we want to emphasize that mastering these concepts is key to accumulating wealth. So, we welcome you our enlightening discussion on financial literacy and wealth creation. It may seem intimidating, but we're here to break it down, and it as engaging as possible. Guiding us on this journey is Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the phenomenal book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book is far from your typical finance manual. Kiyosaki offers a unique perspective on money, one that challenges conventional wisdom and forces us to reevaluate how we earn, spend, and whether you're aiming to make your first million or just want to better manage your money, you've come to the right place. Get ready to overturn your existing knowledge about money and investing as we delve into the unorthodox world of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Imagine having two fathers, one rich and one poor. What lessons could you learn from each? The crux of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad lies in the contrasting wisdom imparted by his two dads. His biological father, the poor dad, was well-educated and held a respectable job, yet always struggled financially. Meanwhile, his rich dad, his best friend's father, was a business tycoon, despite having little formal education. The poor dad believed in the traditional path to success: get a good education, find a steady job, and save for retirement. He viewed money as a scarce resource, always out of reach, and feared taking risks. This mindset, as Kiyosaki points out, often traps people in a cycle of financial insecurity, no matter how hard they work or how much they earn. On the other hand, the rich dad had a radically different perspective. He saw money as a tool to be leveraged, not feared. He encouraged Kiyosaki to seek financial education, to understand the rules of money, and to make it work for him. He believed in investing, taking calculated risks, and building multiple streams of income. The contrasting attitudes towards money and financial security formed the backbone of Kiyosaki's philosophy. It's not just about the amount of money you have, but how you think about it, how you use it, and how you grow it. As Kiyosaki discovered, the difference between the rich and the poor is not just about money, it's about mindset. What if everything you thought you knew about assets and liabilities was wrong? Let's take a moment to unpack this. In Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he redefines these two words in a way that shatters conventional wisdom. According to Kiyosaki, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out. Simple, right? But here's the kicker. He argues that your house, often considered an asset, is actually a liability. Why? Because every month it's taking money out of your pocket for mortgage, taxes, maintenance, and so on. On the other hand, a rental property could be an asset. While it may require a mortgage payment like your house, it's different in a crucial way. It's generating income every month from tenants. That income is putting money back into your pocket, making it an asset. Now let's think about the rich and the poor in the context of these definitions. The rich buy assets, things that generate income like businesses, stocks, bonds, real estate. The poor, on the other hand, accumulate liabilities, things that drain their resources. This shift in understanding is not just semantic, it's fundamental. It changes how you view every financial decision. It's a new lens through which to view your financial world. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is the first step towards financial freedom. Why is it that our schools teach us about Shakespeare and Pythagoras, but not about money? This poignant question is a key theme in Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It underscores the critical need for financial education, a subject often overlooked in our school systems. Yet, it's a knowledge that influences every aspect of our lives, from the choices we make, the lifestyles we lead, to the legacy we leave behind. Kiyosaki argues that a lack of financial education often leads to poor financial decisions and habits. Without understanding the difference between an asset and a liability, without knowing how to make money work for you, you become a prisoner to money, working tirelessly to earn it, only to see it slip through your fingers. Think about it. We're taught to read and write, to solve equations, to understand the laws of physics, but who teaches us about taxes, about mortgages, about investments? This gap in our education system, Kiyosaki suggests, is a major contributor to the cycle of financial struggle. In the world painted by Kiyosaki, financial education is more than just understanding numbers. It's about understanding the world. It's about making informed decisions. It's about gaining the freedom to live life on your own terms. To Kiyosaki, and indeed to those who've read his book and taken its lessons to heart, financial education is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So, what can we learn from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In this groundbreaking book, Robert Kiyosaki lays out a blueprint for financial success that challenges conventional wisdom. He introduces the concept of two fathers, a rich one and a poor one, to illustrate contrasting views on money and investing. The key takeaway? Don't work for money, make money work for you. This is achieved by understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Remember, assets put money into your pocket, while liabilities take it out. Strive to accumulate assets, not liabilities. Another vital lesson is the power of financial education. Kiyosaki emphasizes that it's not the money that makes you rich, but your knowledge and wisdom. By equipping yourself with financial literacy, you are investing in your greatest asset, your mind. Kiyosaki doesn't promise a quick path to riches, but he does offer a roadmap to financial independence and wealth creation. It's not about earning a high income, but about managing money effectively, creating assets, and growing your wealth. So, grab the reins of your financial future. Learn more about finance and investing. Understand that money is a tool that can be leveraged to create wealth. Don't be afraid of taking calculated risks. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, the path to wealth is not a secret, it's a mindset. Until next time, keep investing in your financial education.